This is not the usual time that I go live. Usually it's later in the night. But I got a package today. There were some announcements over the last couple of days, and it's really hot, and I had to stay home and do some stuff before I go to work, so I'm working tonight. I thought about making this one late at night for my viewers to watch later in the evening, but I'm going to pretty much be exhausted. I've been on the go all day. I'm not sure if anybody's going to see this right now, or if you are going to see this in replay. But Indicator made a couple big announcements. Eureka made announcements for Halloween. There's been a few announcements that we're gonna talk about. But first off, let's kind of like just dive into the company that is Indicator. Now, if you're not familiar with Indicator, well, the parent company is called Powerhouse, and Powerhouse Indicator makes some really awesome stuff in the UK. And they put out some sets that have been pretty much pretty unmatched, and things that people have been asking for a long time. So the very first Indicator set that I ever got, and I'll show you right here, guys, is this one right here, the Sinbad trilogy, and this pretty much cemented my my love of this company. They do amazing jobs. This one has about an 80-page booklet in here, and all three films with incredible remasters. But I'm not here just to show you the Indicator one. I got something today as well, something that got me pretty excited. So after that, we wanted to get the Harryhausen stuff. So Indicator put out 2 volumes of Ray Harryhausen films. Well, 3 if you, Sinbad I guess is an unofficial volume. And there's the first volume right here. And just look at the artwork. It's just amazing how they put their stuff together. Again, this one had 3 movies and an 80-page booklet. And then they put out the second volume, which had some of my favorite movies on it, including Jason and the Argonauts, which is one of my all-time favorite adventure type of films, and got Mysterious Island, which I love as well. But then they put out things that I really, really got super this is me and my better half got super excited about. But then there's one I specifically got excited about. Then they started doing Hammer, but not just any Hammer. They weren't just putting out stuff like the regular stuff that you normally see, like the Draculas, the Frankenstein, stuff like that, which we see getting sets and discs here and usually kind of bare bones discs everywhere. They started putting out really good, unique, different Hammer stuff that you can't normally find. And when you do, you usually get a really crap edition. So the first one they did was this one here, the kind of Fear Warning set. And it has the Maniac, the Gorgon, Fanatic, and the Curse of the Mummy's Tomb. Now, the thing about me is I love Hammer, and I love the stuff that they put out. Each one of these here has around a 32 to 40-page booklet. 4 films they're numbered, done fantastically, and the booklets don't get talked about enough. The booklets are amazing. Are these region free? Actually, I think they are 13 Wolfman. Let me just check for you. Let's see. Yep. All the Indicator stuff here, dude, are region free. So always good to know. And when they put out booklets, they're not talking about tiny booklets. We're not talking about, hey, Cropsey, how's it going? Yeah, I'm actually got some Hammer stuff. I'm going to be talking about Indicator today. So this is from Maniac. This is one of my favorite little-known Hammer films. I'm a big Curran Matthews fan. Not a lot of people know that, actually. But I've been following Curran Matthews since I was a kid from, Jason the Argonauts, stuff like that. Jason, what am I trying to say? Oh, from the Harryhausen days. But I like the OSS movies, and they just do such an amazing job on their booklets. They usually run around 40 pages each. Great write-ups in there, and with no names, so that's always kind of cool. So Kim Newman did the write-up for Maniac. I know Kate Ellinger does some stuff with it as well, who's probably best known in the UK for Diabolique magazine. As well as working on a lot of different sets and that. But this was the first one I picked up, so because I really wanted this movie, and Fanatic too. I'm a really big fan of Fanatic. I like the Gorgon, I love the movie, love the Curse of the Mummy's Tomb, and those were the 2 movies that most people got it for. I got it for Maniac and Fanatic because I do like Hammer's thriller. I think the thrillers, they're really, really underrated. So then Hammer put out this one here, the second volume right away. Eureka Notes. I'm going to get to that actually. I'm going to get to the announcements. I apologize if my throat's a little I gotta get some more. I got my tea here, but I gotta get some iced tea. I've always got Nestle iced tea for nights. Best worst movie included. I know. I have this Screen Factor edition of that. We'll talk about that one actually in a second, probably, because that's actually a really kind of a cool one. You guys got a really good looking edition of that coming up, by the way. So this is volume 2, and this we got the Snorkel, which was a favorite of my dad's actually. Never Take Sweets from a Stranger, Cash on Demand, which is a really high regarded film, and The Full Treatment, which I don't think I'd seen. So again, they did their normal amazing job on that, and I've shown these all off, so I'm not going to really get into those right now. If you want me to do like a big in-depth indicator one down the road, I will. But today I got so excited. I normally do my unboxings right out live on camera. Today my order from Amazon came, and I don't think James Hayes is here today, but I know he's got it as well. And it is Blood and Terror. And I got number 5,250 of 6,000. They're all like numbered, by the way, on the back of them. So you take that off. It has an incredible box. It's Christopher Lee right there. This is from Terror of the Tongs. And I'll open this up because it's a new one. See, they're not that expensive when you think about it. See, I'm on a Hammer like Facebook page, and there's a few people that like always complain that these sets, you know, they run about 42 pounds. Sometimes they'll go lower than that. I know when it's here in Canada, actually this set here, once you put it in, goes under. See, the Universal Hammer set is only $15 on Amazon. CI is bare bones with great value. I gotta check that out. Oh, cause wait a minute, I got the Hammer set. Is that the one that bare bones? I thought they did. I thought that if it's like the one I got with the coffin, there's a lot of features on that one. But I'll check it. Oh, the Universal Hammer set. Oh, you're right. It is bare bones. I do have that one as well, actually. That's the 8 films. Great set, by the way. Worth picking up. If you haven't picked it up yet, it's definitely worth picking up. So this one here, ton of stuff. There's one more Hammer set coming, by the way. I don't know what's going to be on it yet, but they said there's one more Hammer set. So let's open it up. We got the first one here, and this is Terror of the Tongs. And like I mentioned before, the booklets are what's really kind of killer with this stuff. So you have the director on the back, you have like film still, got Jimmy Sangster on Terror of the Tongs, Yvonne Manlar. Somebody coming out in our region, 42 pounds flat to me. Yep. Yeah, it's definitely worth it. And the reason I say that is I was getting into a point, and I totally lost my track of what I was going to say, but I'm on a Hammer site, and there's certain people that complain all the time about these sets. But the second that Night of the Demons was announced, because we're going to get into Night Demons, so spoiler alert, Night Demons was announced as a limited edition set for like about 21, 22 pounds. They were like all over it. Mike Ripper's a Japanese soldier. Well, it was back in the day, you know. And that's the thing. This here costs 42 pounds for 4 films. So when you think about it, like you're paying 10 pounds a film, and you're getting the box set and the booklet and the limited edition part of it, and a regular like one of these, any one of the indicator films, if you buy them like separately, they can cost you anywhere from 14 to 22 pounds on their own. A limited edition indicator one can go like just for one film, like Night the Demons is going to start at 22 pounds, and it's only going to go up from there. So when you really think about it, Popsy, it's and I get your point, it's actually not a bad deal. And so if you have a significant other, the Demon set looks great. 21 is a good price. That's what I'm saying. See, and this is 4 movies for 42. That's double the price of what the Night the Demon set is, but it's 4 movies as opposed to 1. And if you have a significant other and you want to buy these sets, use that argument on them. You can use my argument that actually it is a good deal. Next up is, wait, I guess I showed that. Yeah, there's an alternate artwork. That's actually pretty cool. Yeah, I really like this actually. I might switch around to all the poster arts here. I really love the poster art for these movies. Because there's poster art, 42 pounds will be $55.98 US and 74 Canadian. That's what birthdays and Christmas is for. See? Now you got it. Strangers Bombay, again, another look at this. An amazing poster. Guy Rolfson, this one. Incredible film. I love all these movies actually. Of course, another really kind of cool looking poster. As you can see, 13th Wolfman, it's ABC, so it's region free. If it's ABC, it's region free. Little kind of thing to know your regions. There's some great, I've seen people complaining about Night Demons pricing. You can't please some people. Some people are just going to be, you know. And honestly, dude, I mean, if you're collecting this stuff and, you know, getting your happiness out of it, that's great. And then, but some people are always going to be like, always going to be complaining. They kind of do, well, not yet, it's not out. 30 Wolfman, we're going to be talking about it in a second, actually. But Scream didn't ship outside North America. Oh, damn. I didn't get that one either. Yesterday's Enemy, which again has Guy Rolfe. Look at the alternate artwork. I'm going to talk about all those things you're mentioning right now. That's my next topic of conversation. So don't worry, we're getting there. I actually mentioned Puppet Master in this in the write up here as well, and they show some like you know, tribute to like different people. So if you have not seen these here sets, I mean seriously, these are really, really worth picking up. Last but not least is the awesome Camp on Blood Island, and I do love like all of these films. They're all favorites of mine. So look at the. Obviously, they're different than what you're used to seeing when it comes to Hammer, but Hammer isn't just like strictly horror, and these are horror in a different way. As you can see, we got they did some incredible stuff with but anyway, let's get into the stuff that you guys really want to talk about. You guys want to talk about those announcements, don't you? Okay, so there were a few announcements made recently, and you guys seem to be pretty excited about them, so I'm really glad to hear that. Indicator made their Halloween announcements, and it blew me out of the water. Got Amazonia from 88 Film. Oh, nice. I don't have that one yet. I got to catch up on 88 Films release stuff. Usually, when I went to England last time, I picked up a bunch of 88 Film stuff, and I'll be actually doing that again when I come back, when I go to England again, which is hopefully in the next year. So I'll be right back. Just gotta grab something. What? All right. If somebody said something I don't write down, I just messed up. So Eureka and Indicator made announcements. The UK announcements are in for Halloween. We've already heard about the Scream Factory announcements. We know what Kino is putting out. Now it was time for Indicator and Eureka to make their announcements. Now Eureka's announcements are actually pretty cool stuff. They announced the Troll series, Troll 2, and Best Worst Movie. There's a fob HMV near me. If you ever want stuff sent over, do ask. I may actually take you up on that. I'm a huge fan of fob. Have I ever done Mill Creek sets? I got some earlier Mill Creek sets. Actually, one of these days I'll do a Mill Creek video again. I did like one years ago. Fob is my favorite place to shop for movies in the world. As of right now, out of every place I've ever shopped for, thank you, Crops. I actually really appreciate that. And yes, think about the Indicator sets. You should pick them up. Why is it when I look up Indicator, I get the Powerhouse website? Now, Indicator's not part of Arrow. I know they do have an Arrow look to them, but Powerhouse is the name of the company, 13 Wolfman. So Powerhouse is the 88s. Oh, they do some great like sales, Cropsy, when it comes to that. When I was up there, they were doing a big sale. It was during the BFI thing. But yeah, so 13 Wolfman basically, Powerhouse is the name of the company that produces Indicator stuff. They are going to be, I think they're moving out and they're going to be doing other stuff aside from what we're getting right here. They may be doing like other labels as well. And I think there is another label for them right now. But Powerhouse is the parent company for them, as Arrow's a different company altogether. It's just that UK puts out some really banging stuff, to be totally honest with you. And they do have a very like Arrowish look to them. But the idea was like, if you look at a lot of the stuff that you saw, like that Twilight Time put out for like uber expensive, a second site sale has just started in FOP too. They have some. No, Powerhouse is the right company. So you're at the right spot. You actually can. And what's kind of cool right now is the announcements. I should get to these. So I'll do the indicator announcements first, since you just mentioned that. So the indicator announcements, they're putting out a limited edition of 6,000 unsolved mysteries. I used to have one, but I think that my kids have it actually. One of the ones that aren't around anymore, they put out those 4 sets. I don't have any of them. I wish I did, but I watched some on Amazon, but if I ever see them in a store, I'm definitely pick them up. Robert Stack, it was great for that. But the indicator sets that are announced for Halloween, there is the Night the Demon, amazing film. If you haven't seen it, definitely pick it up. Hope Indicators is James Wells box set of Freaks, Old Dark House, Brad Franklin going old school. Indicator Freaks is something I could see Eureka doing, since they did put out the Old Dark House. Eureka put out Old Dark House, just like actually recently, so you might want to look into that. And a nice set of it too. But so I could see them probably doing Freaks. Indicator is going definitely they're gone old school with but they've always been old school ones. They've the Hammer stuff. They're doing a set which I'm going to get into in a second. So aside from the Amazing Night of the Demon set, which looks really really good, and I'll see if I can bring it up here. They're also doing a William Castle set, and it's like pretty much volume 1, I think. So there may be more William Castles that's coming up down the road. So a bit. Scared. A lot of people are scared by that. A lot of people are scared by where Robert Stack's voice. So I am trying to bring up the indicator website here. One at the maybe I should go to the website. So I'll go to Powerhouse. There we go. So for the Tingler Mystery, yes, see, and it is. I think it's volume. It is volume 1. So I'm just going to show you both of them. So there's what they're coming out. So the Night of the Demons on its own, Rescue 911, is with William Shatner. Night of the Demons on its own would have been 21 pounds. The William Castle set, right next to it, would be 42 pounds, right? But you can buy the Halloween sets, like Halloween thing, the bundle, to get both of them for like 58 pounds. And so you're looking at about if you're in Canada, and it's about like 80 something bucks. If you're in if you're in US, it's probably about 60 something dollars. Oh, old school 1930s era. I like to see him go there. And so what we know about the Night of the Demons so far is there's going to be 4 different versions of the film, accompanied by a ton of features that they're not, they're going to get into later. A double-sided poster for Night of the Demons and an 80-page book, strictly limited to 6,000 copies. For the William Castle at Columbia Volume 1, so remember this is the first volume, so there's going to be another volume coming out. We've got the Tingler, 13 Ghosts, Homicidal, and Mr. Sardonicus. So some amazing stuff are coming out there. And that one's going to be limited to 6,000 as well. And there's going to be new audio commentaries, interviews. 50 pounds of 75.51 US. Are you looking at XE currency? Because I'm just doing it in my head. So mine's going to be about 90 bucks then. So still, not a bad price for well, I'd say 5 movies, but you get 4 different versions of Night of the Demon. There's 4 different versions of Night of the Demon. I'm familiar with a couple, maybe 3, but I'm not sure if I know about all 4. I have to look into it again. It's been a long time. But of course it's Tourneau, and I love those films. I'm super excited. I'm a huge William Castle fan. When I was in Alberta, living years upon years ago, when I was a kid, teen, I got to see some William Castle in the theater. With gimmicks and stuff. I think it was Alberta. I watched a TV series called Dark Justice from the 90s. I don't remember it. Like I probably did. I watched a lot of stuff, but lately I've been like coming back. I've been going on and just trying to find like different stuff to watch, especially where I can watch my movies when it's me or like, but sometimes like, hey, Nicole, Kyle, did you guys get this? I would never be able to do it in my head. The original Night of the Demons films and the remake from 2000. It, no, this is not Night of the Demons. Night of the Demon. Night of the Demons is a is kind of is a Tenny film. What they're putting out is the Jacques Tourneur set of the Night of the Demon. So, if you're unfamiliar, then let me just bring it up here. This is the movie Night of the Demon. Actually, Tourneur would probably be a little pissed that they used the monster on the cover, since he wanted the monster to be like Tourneur. It is Tourneur, right? Tourneur. Guess who did this one again? Yeah, Tourneur. So basically, he wanted the demon not to be seen, but they made him like have a creature in the film. And you know, so what they're showing here right now, we got like 4 presentations of the film Night of the Demon. The original feature length, throwing Night of the Demon Bigfoot, whatever, I get confused. The feature length pre-release from 96 minutes. The original UK theatrical cut ran at 82 minutes. Curse the Demon, the original US theatrical cut, ran 82 minutes, and a US reissue version that runs at around 96 minutes. There's going to be an audio commentary with film historian Tony Earnshaw, Speak the Devil, the Making of Night of the Demon, Dana Andrews on Night of the Demon, The Devil's in the Detail, Christopher Frayling, Horrors Unseen, a discussion of the celebrated director of Night of the Demon, Jacques Tourneur. We've got Sinister Signs and analysis by Kim Newman. Under the Spell, the celebrated British horror writer Ramsey Campbell discusses the film. William Castle. Oh, it was all about the gimmicks. That's the thing I was about to say. Actually, I got to see some in the theater, like kind of like a reissue kind of type thing, and he had gimmicks there. So like some of the seats were wired for the Tingler, and we had these like ghost glasses. I don't know if they're going to have the ghost glasses in the Jack Turner in the William Castle set or not. But 13 Ghosts, when I saw it in the theater, they had these like glasses, and you to see the ghost. Look up William Castle. He had great gimmicks for his films. He was amazing with stuff like that. So needless to say, I'm really excited about those. Now, they're not the only company that announced something. Eureka did make an announcement as well today. And, well, yesterday. Sorry about that. And the movies that they announced are right here. I'll show you guys. Do you have any classic TV shows you're excited for? Nothing that's coming out recently. Dana Andrews is in some great films. Laura being one of your favorites. I love the movie Laura. So these are the Eureka October releases. Notice how much better the covers are over there in the UK, like sets up. So they get Monkey Shines pretty much looks the same. But Night of the Creeps, I might have to upgrade that one. I think I just have a DVD of that one. I gotta make sure I even got a DVD of it. Jackie Chan's Project A and Project A2, an unusual release for Halloween, but they're coming out on that date. And their version of Troll, wow, I mean, yeah, it's pretty awesome looking, guys. Like, it's pretty much the same thing. Never had the chance to see any Castle films in theater, but reading about it was great. Oh, he was a P.T. Barnum of films. That was his thing. And it was so great that he literally, you know, he went so long and he got no respect. And later he would, you know, he would produce a big Hollywood film that would become a classic. You have Scream Edition. I got Scream Edition as well. He did Rosemary's Baby. He produced that. William Castle actually got to produce that. Yeah. So see, we're me and 30 whipping around the same page here. I think it was also the movie they based the airplane movies on. Flight into Danger? Was that the one? Or do you mean Airport? I know because there's a book that I grew up, well, when I was going to school, we had like, I don't know if they still do it now, we had like a reading list of like so many books that we had to read. and there'd be like 2 or 3 alternatives. Surely you can't be serious. I am serious, and don't call me Shirley. But because I was a big geek and I used to read a lot, I read like all the books on the required reading list before summer got over. Yeah, I was one of those guys. And Flight into Danger is one of those books. And if you've ever read Flight into Danger, I think they made a movie out of it. They did, I'm pretty sure. I'm not sure if they called it Flight into Danger, but basically the airport movies and all that, it's kind of like that. So on an airplane, everybody's choosing the chicken, poisoning, bam. That's what that's the one I remember, and it's always stuck with me for some reason. I mean, that was like just a simple book, maybe less than a couple hundred pages, and it's one that always did stick with me. Zero Hour, which Airplane was based on. See, I'm curious about something, and I have to check. Dana Andrews. Linda Darnell was in that too. Canada. Food poisoning? Wait a second. Hold on here. This was a parody of pain. I'm kind of curious about one thing now. So Zero Hour is about food poisoning on a plane. Let me just take a second. Flight into Danger. Well, they made a TV movie out of it. I want to know if in 1956, Flight into Danger was a TV movie. Flight into Danger was adapted into the feature film Zero Hour. Knew it. Either they ripped it off totally or it was an adaptation. So Zero Hour is Flight into Danger. So we are actually talking about the same film. And that one I do remember. But I remember the book more. So are you guys getting any of those releases that are coming out? I know it's really early. I had to stay home to do some stuff. I got to go to work tonight. Yeah, it is. You're right there, Dave. And it was killing me when you mentioned the title. I'm like, wait a second. That's why I had to look. But I had to stay home to do some stuff today. I had planned to go out and get some stuff done outside, but again, downstairs, the basement issue that I mentioned before, the floor has been torn up. Then where's the time where I'm from? Right now, where I'm at, it's 1:32 actually. So I won't be on too long today because I have to work I got to go to work, like leaving about 3. So take off this extremely sweaty clothes from being around the house all day. And anyway, so they're trying to the basement downstairs. You guys know, they already got that torn up. They got these big, like, fans and stuff put down there. And like these 12:30 a.m. here in Australia. Hey, it's much I don't do the AM PM thing very well. 5:30 in UK. So it's not too bad. You guys get me on a fairly decent one. 9:30 here. Pacific Northwest. Did I get that right? PNW. I'm gonna assume that's right. So you're gonna hear some like noises in the background. What's going on right now? Excellent. Is that they did a great job. They came in and they tore up the floors like they needed to do, and man, they were like efficiency plus actually, and then they put these big fans down there because, or it was like obviously it was wet and stuff. So these huge powerful fans. So for the last 2.5 days, I've had these. I'd get home and there's this insane, likely loud fan going on in the background, doing its job, like getting all the moisture and stuff out of there, and just like straightening everything up. So today they actually came back. They had to. Well, they've been coming back every day on a daily basis, checking on things. I got to say they're really, really good. I would recommend them. And they're going to be like they came to measure the floors today, so they can actually get to work and actually putting in the new floors. So at the moment, they're actually taking out the equipment, which I'm guessing they got a few guys because these are huge fans, and like bringing them like up. I mean like fans, I mean like huge like industrial type things. So yeah, it's boring, but that's why I'm home today. Basically, I'm just home while they're doing that stuff. Oh, talk to you later, 13 Wolf Man. Are you sure my fan talk didn't bore you? Is that it? But is anybody getting the Indicator Halloween stuff? I know there's going to be a lot of like love for Night of the Demon. I'm pretty sure that one's going to go. It's going to go fairly fast. Good. Oh yes, it was actually great to see you on a live stream finally. Talk to you soon, and I get some Indicator. Get some good. I know you get. I know you cops. You're going to get Night of the Demon. I can tell. I get this feeling. But I'm not sure at Wem Castle. But Night of the Demon. It's hot here. But the Indicator sets are going to be insanely good. She just released American Horror Project. I was giving. Yeah, have I seen the new retro HMV VHS style titles for sale? Yeah, they look really nice actually, horror fan man, and they don't look to be too expensive either, from what I can tell. I don't know if there's anything that I would. If I was there, like, here's the thing. There's a lot of stuff. If I was at a FOP or if I was an HMV in the UK, there's no way that I could go in there and not pick up some of those things. So they just have some amazing additions when it comes to like the box sets, like this retro VHS style covers, the different like limited editions that they do. Before Indicator put out their second set of Ray Harryhausen, people were pretty sure in the UK that they could not do Jason and the Argonauts. And the reason for that is that Jason and the Argonauts had just come out as a HMV exclusive. But apparently the HMV exclusive rights only lasted for like a certain window. And then Indicator had it, and they had it for like a window of time. And it's the same disc really. It's just on Indicator. I'm pretty much sure it is exactly the same disc as the HMV exclusive. Side-by-side comparison of Zero Hour and Airplane on YouTube. Oh really? Airplane is one of my favorite comedies of all time. I love early Zucker Brothers stuff. As many people who watch my channel for a long time know, there's a movie, God, that a Zucker Brothers film, and for the life of me right now, probably Heat. I can't remember the name of it, but it's a skit type one, and I remember like because it had, God, what was it? Catholic high school girls in trouble. That's once you see that, you don't forget it, because if you've ever seen any like 70s or exploitation film or sexploitation film, they do like a trailer for like a fake movie called Catholic High School Girls in Trouble, and it is a spot on like hilarious parody of that genre of film, and it's incredible. But for the life of me right now, and I got the movie. I've watched it like over a dozen times. But the way this Heat is, my brain is melted, and I totally cannot remember what the name of the movie is. So if anybody here knows the name of that film, because I know it had Fistfully in it as well, because it made fun of the kind of the films that were going on at the time, like the kung fu exploitation films as well. They just did a great job of that type of stuff. Anyway, wow. I had come on here to really like delve deep into the Indicator stuff. Well, we always take swerves and turns along the way in the movie club. And nobody here seems to be talking much about whether they're going to pick up the sets or not. I'm hoping that you are. What are you guys getting for Halloween? Like, are you preparing? Right now, I'm preparing for my Halloween pickups. I have to. There's a lot of stuff that comes out during Halloween. I'm just waiting to hear what Vinegar Syndrome is going to put out. Because last year, Vinegar Syndrome killed it. Now, here's the thing. Thank you, horror fan. It is Kentucky Fried Movie. If you don't have it, get it. It's really good, and it's got an hour-long conversation with the Zucker brothers talking about their entire career. Definitely worth picking up. Night Demon on day one, along with Nightmare Alley in November. Good choices. For me, I know that I want the Indicator stuff. That goes without saying. I keep getting their stuff on a regular basis. That's not gonna change anytime in the near future. I do have to get the other two box sets, the Samuel Fuller set and the Randolph Scott Bud Butcher, I can't pronounce the name right now, set as well. But yeah, what is everybody getting for Halloween? So for me, I know that I want the three Dan Curtis films that are coming from Kino. I want the Indicator Halloween bundle. Like those are the two musts right now. I would like to get Night of the Creeps. I don't know if I'm going to wait on that one or not because there's so much other stuff coming out, and I'm just waiting to hear what Vinegar Syndrome does. Because usually I like to get their October package when they do like a horror-oriented October package, and I know for sure there is going to be a horror-oriented October package from Vinegar Syndrome. They pretty much like hinted at it like strongly. I just don't have any idea what those horror films are going to be. Now, last time, did Eureka release The Entity? Jesse, I'm not sure. I know The Entity was like a controversial release here in North America because basically it came out on DVD and it had some decent features on it. And when they released it on Blu-ray, they actually removed the features. So if you picked up The Entity on Blu-ray and like sold your DVD edition, you actually lost features. And there was kind of like there's a little bit of controversy about that. I think I've got the DVD. I never bothered to pick up the Blu-ray of Entity because I've always wanted to have the DVD because I'm a features guy. Again, UK release of The Changeling, we'll watch in October. Yeah. The Changeling I grew up with. So that was a movie that used to come on CBC here in Canada, Canadian Broadcasting Corporation, basically public television Canada. Would always show George C. Scott's The Changeling, like every year. They'd show it like 3 or 4 times a year. Usually, especially around Halloween time, we'd get it. And for some reason, around Christmas time as well. And it used to creep me out as a kid. It really freaked me out. Now, Severin announced The Changeling, and I looked at Severin's edition, and it looks really nice. But then I saw the UK edition, and oh my God, I got to get that. Second sight version of Changeling. Can't wait to get it. Yeah, St. Nicole and Kyle, that's what I got to go with too. That's the thing. It's just such a good movie. I know you guys are in Canada too. Did you guys like grow up with that movie coming up? Vinegar Syndrome is only releasing horror titles from now till November. Are they really? I see. I got to keep up with that stuff. They've got a few horror titles coming out. If they're doing all horror titles now till November, I can't pick up anything until October really. So I'll pick up their Halloween package in October, and then when their next big sale comes, I'll pick up all the horror titles that I missed in the next few months. What I want to do is try and like save as much as I can now, so I can splurge during October. A lot of good stuff comes out in October. There's things coming out from Scream Factory, nothing that I really need to get. I'm going to see you older. Again, Mimi, well, my daughter, and my younger one, is my son. But they'll be, they're in Halifax. Hopefully, I'm hoping to have them on in the near future. It's gonna be a bit. Nicole's grandmother and her used to watch it on TV and gave her nightmares. I can see that. It used to freak me out too. I'm not gonna lie. George C. Scott is scary himself, but the scene with the ball coming down the stairs, and the chair, the wheelchair, creeped me out. But now my kids, hopefully Jesse will be back on in the near future. It's just right now. Yesterday, Wes and Mimi went and took a university tour, so they're extremely excited about that. And Mimi's like on the job hunt, so that's a big thing right now. I'm going to be seeing them again like probably in September because I'm going to like a family wedding out there in Halifax. And hopefully somewhere along the way, what we'll do is we'll do like a stream where we'll like remember the Google Talk days when people would go, kind of like the Dorking guys would know. Oh, he's gone now though. Miss him already? Yes, I miss them. I miss them like crazy. You miss them too? Yeah. They were incredible. Shit, really. I hear stuff. All right, guys. I think I gotta go. There's stuff going on in my basement that I gotta check out. So, thank you guys for watching. And it was amazing last year. Holman's Torment was my favorite of all of them. I never thought I was gonna say the adult one was gonna be my favorite, but it was. But there's stuff being moved in my house right now, like that I gotta go check out. So I'll Well, I'll be right back, but I will see you guys maybe later on tonight. If not, then we'll do another video here on Saturday. I got to go to the kind of like a Pride March, Pride Parade, and Don't Go in the Basement. Good, good movie. Wasn't there like a Don't Go in the Basement too not that long ago? I will see you guys soon here, kind of in the movie library. After I see what's going on.